Hey, what's going on? We are back early. Usually we go on at 7. We're going on at 3. Just couldn't wait. It's a lot to unpack. um, a special little thing happened late last night. Not gonna lie, you guys. I was out of it last night. I woke up to my timeline being flooded. Just the same way I know a lot of you guys. Excuse me. I know like a lot of you guys had similar situations. You know, being Friday, you guys were probably out and about, and and you saw it in real time. Everything cooked up. So we're definitely going to talk about that. My broadcast brother coming in because I know everybody got a lot to speak on this. A lot of different views. Everything is situated. There we go.
Hey yo,
Hey, what's up, man?
man. You know what?
Yeah.
So much to unpack on a personal level
Hmm.
and on a community/societal level. So much to unpack.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
So much
like,
drama in the LBC,
man,
RB and Snoop.
listen. Oh, while it's fresh on my mind, Scott
Hmm.
Michael Davis.
Yes.
Happy Sigma versary, my boy.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yo, yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Happy
Yeah, man. Appreciate
anniversary,
that.
my boy.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
man.
Yeah, I'm trying to get situated. I think I'm a little too close. I think I might be a little too close.
Got people checking in already.
That
Trio
what's up.
Benz, Mercedes, what's going on?
Hey, what's good? What's
What's good,
good? Thank you for
good with it?
chiming in. Thank you for tuning in. I think, yeah, I just had to back up a little
Appreciate
bit.
you tapping in. Hey, what the
Hmm.
what's the old saying? You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're
Right,
here with
but you're
me.
here with
You're here
us.
with me.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
hey.
you're here. Okay.
But
All right.
yeah,
Yeah.
nah, man. Look, so much is taking place, bro. Like I was about 2 seconds off of just throwing the blanket back over my shoulder. I'm like, bro, I'll deal
Hmm.
with this tomorrow. Today ain't even the day. Today ain't the day, man.
Hey.
Jeez.
But real quick though, but I thank you for that shout out for the Sigmaversary for the love. Um, so DJ Infinite Rock, he's gonna jump on in a minute. Eddie B,
Yeah.
he's also gonna jump on in a minute. So I'm just about to get right into it. So
Mm-hmm.
as always, man, everybody that's chiming in. Thank you guys for
Showtime.
watching.
What's
Uh,
happening, baby?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. As always, man, we have the best in sports and viral news. It's straight, right off the cuff, barbershop talk. The way we do it. I'm Scott Michael Talks. This is my frat brother, Robin Reese. What's up? What's up? Like I said, we got the other guys coming in later. Look, what? He got the.
Hey, I
Oh,
ain't even
man.
know that was a thing, but we gonna rock with it,
Yo,
man.
hey.
Hey,
So, look,
Scott,
we want you.
this is this is
Yeah,
this
he
is
had to
how
go.
you know. Hey,
You,
this is how you know it's been a day, man. I'm about to doggone
yes.
put the
Hey,
dip
you
in the
had to
whip,
glow.
man.
So, hey, guys, so we want you guys to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. The link to YouTube channel is in my bio and it's also in the caption. So subscribe, like, share, support the community. We have a growing community. So we definitely want you guys to tap in and show love to look at this. It's the channel. So like I said, we're about to take off and we kind of alluded to it. Kendrick dropped bombs last night. He had the one. Then Drake followed it off. Then he didn't even let the song marinate, and then he did one of those. Man, come on, what you feel about it, man? I mean, we kind of talked about it earlier, but you know,
What do I feel about it? First of all, I'm gonna just say you know how we had that long little wait period to hear Kendrick's response to XYZ, right?
yeah,
I feel like Kendrick pulled a Tupac. This man had songs lined up, and now he's just like, let me know when you're ready. Boop, you can get it. Oh,
mm,
you wanted to? Boop, you can get that too. Hey, how about this? Boop. Like, I just feel like this cat had a whole magazine full, which let's just sidestep
okay,
the lyrics within itself, right? Let's
okay,
just look at the work ethic and the artistry and the dedication and preparation that, let's just say, if he already built an arsenal, instead of taking, what was it, like 2-3 weeks
mm-hmm.
to drop a song,
Yeah, yeah,
we about to see just how much work ethic he had in that 2 to 3 week span, depending upon how these dudes want to play, because Kendrick Lamar is clearly a chess player.
I'm gonna. Can I ask you this? I'm gonna let you keep
What's
going.
that?
Has he left the studio yet? Has he went home to
I
bathe?
honestly
Has he went
feel
home
like
to
Kendrick.
tap his teeth with a
No,
toothbrush?
I honestly feel like Kendrick Lamar has a whole like sleeping bag inside of the studio. This man got like off in the corner, just in case, right? Kendrick
Yeah,
Lamar got a spend a night bag for himself in his own studio. He got the pillow and the little blanket just kind of folded up nice and neat over
yeah.
there in the
Little
corner
pallet,
whenever he
little
really got to
pallet.
get in his bag, right? He's like, I'm not even going to the crib. No, I'm gonna be here. He probably got some hot pockets in a mini
Uh-huh.
fridge and a little microwave just to
Wait,
keep it
yeah,
going. Got a refrigerator full of Monster and Red Bulls and everything. Like,
yeah.
hey, like I said, with the time given
Mm-hmm.
and the weight of the response, if there is somebody else who wishes to go with his throat, I
Okay.
feel like he literally has a response on standby at this point, because you just don't, you just like, this wasn't just pulled
Take your
out of thin
time,
air.
Pastor. Take
Yeah,
your time.
yeah, like this wasn't just pulled out of thin air. This wasn't
It wasn't.
just, what I'm saying, I'm gonna just roll out of bed and just wham, there you go. No, listen, man, it's almost like a boxing match. I'm
Yeah,
a, I'm a, I'm a, what I'm saying, rope a dope. I'm a bob and weave with you for a little bit, but the moment I get that opening, I'm gonna load up and let you have it. Pause. But
yeah.
like that was like,
Yep. You wait. You cut out. You cut out. You cut out. Yeah. Uh-huh. I got you. Yeah. Yeah. You good? Okay.
but no, I feel like it's one of those moments where, like, let's say if you fighting, like you squabbling with a cat, and you mess
Mm-hmm.
around and see that he drop his guard just enough for you to catch that sweet spot, right? Kendrick was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay, bet, bow, right there, counterpunch, or even if want to have a baseball analogy, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you at bat and you studied your pitcher, right? So you studied the opposing team's pitcher, and you can see from the point of release how he's holding the ball, where he's releasing the ball from, and you can almost guesstimate, oh, I know exactly what a point of contact gonna be, and your
Okay.
eyes get real big because you done locked in. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Kendrick
Yeah. He had
Kendrick
no. He
Lamar
had him
has
lined up.
man, Kendrick Lamar
So,
has
oh,
locked in.
You want to see a dead body?
Chill out,
Murder is
brother.
on my mind. I still smell
okay.
crime.
Hey,
Boy,
and real quick,
boy.
and of course, DJ I Rock. He has joined in. My other broadcast brother. Thank you for tapping in. I knew you was gonna join in sooner or later. Before you take off, I just wanted to quickly add this to your point, Ro.
Mm-hmm.
It was mind games. This was so
It was so
strategic.
calculated. It was so calculated.
It's diabolical. That like
Chess,
mental
not
chess.
checkers.
Thank you. It was such a mind game, and that's why I made the joke. You know, we talked about because Brennan, you just getting on here, so you know we made the joke like, "Yo, is he sleeping? Has he been home? Has he taken a shower?
I can
Has
answer
he?
that
Has he?
for you.
Has he?
I can answer that for you.
What's
Cause see,
your answer?
Kendrick reminds me of the late '90s, the early '90s. See,
Okay.
what they call Kendrick is a backpacker, and there's
Yeah.
one thing about a damn backpacker: you don't
Okay.
mess with a damn backpacker. Here's
Right.
why:
Talk to me.
a backpacker is like Cyclops from the X-Men.
Okay. I see you going the
Cyclops,
Marvel
Cyclops,
analogy.
yeah, yeah. Cyclops. Let me tell you how preparation goes into this.
Hmm.
Cyclops put in a plan. He prepared a plan just in case
Mm.
Wolverine's adamantium rage went too far.
Mm.
That man staged a whole danger room preparation for just in case Wolverine wanted to went psycho.
He had a whole
Okay.
contingency plan
Now,
lined up.
real quick.
That's what a backpacker.
So right. So he has contingencies in a nutshell.
Oh, dude, this has been going on for a minute. Let's go all the
Okay.
way
Now,
back.
this is what I want you. I want you to get into that. I want you to
Okay,
educate. I want you to get into that with us, man.
so
Because
let's jump.
you gave me an education when we talked earlier.
Let's go back to when he did that
Okay.
control verse.
Okay.
That control verse, he was writing in for Drake. See, even if we ain't got no beef, a backpacker does. Okay, I'm gonna write anyway, just so I can have some ammo on.
Hmm.
Mm.
Then what happened? Drake, finger speed, slight jabs between. I think what was it? 2012 all the way up to now, and stuff
Okay.
like that builds up. So Kendrick, the hard part for doing a little, he jabbing him back.
So
Then
so I okay. So I just want to get into this though real quick because I just want to
I'm
fast forward. I just want to get. I just want
I'm
to.
I'm getting there. I'm
Okay.
getting there.
Okay.
You gotta
My
stay
bad.
with
All
me.
right.
Stay with
Okay.
me.
All right. We're gonna lock in.
Soon as Drake says his last little tidbit, Kendrick said, "Okay, it's time to get it started. I'm
Okay.
hop on like that with Metro Boomin, and then we gonna I'm really gonna see if you gonna really take me this far." And Drake was once again baited. Took the bait after he said his verse about the big three and saying
Mm-hmm.
that Prince outlived Michael Jackson, in which he
Yeah.
did. Drake came with something. So he starts with Euphoria. Okay, now Euphoria was like telling him basically, okay, I don't know if you really want this with me, but I'm just gonna tell. I'm just gonna
That's
let
what
you
I thought
know.
about it.
I'm just gonna let you know this ain't gonna be no walk in the park. This ain't gonna be you taking pictures with Sexy Red and making videos and making singles with Sexy Red. No, this is gonna be an all out battle. It's gonna
Okay.
be it's gonna be a commercial. It's gonna be the commercial rapper versus the backpacker. I'm gonna show you
Okay.
what K Dot really means.
Boom.
And he gave him a warning shot. That was the first warning shot.
Hey,
Euphoria.
what was the line? What was the line he said? Don't lie on me. Don't make me tell the truth for what that line was. It was real cold.
Uh,
It was something like that to that effect. It was real cold. Yeah, don't tell a lie. Don't lie on
don't tell me,
me to force me to
don't
tell the truth on
on
you or something.
you. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was coming. He was coming. Now let me jump in here and say this though. Now see, while we had that going on, now Rick Ross interjected himself. Now Rick Ross interjected himself and gave some secrets and threw some little the BBLs and the nose jobs and the
Oh,
stuff.
he said a lot that went over people's heads and people didn't
Hey,
understand. He
right.
said,
Because he
he
worked
said,
with that dude.
yeah. He said in the diss record, he said, you like that white boy that get punched in the mouth and go run behind and hide behind daddy.
Oh
If
yeah,
y'all don't
it was
remember,
it was
if
all over
y'all,
the place.
yeah, if
And
you,
I'm gonna say this too, real quick, B, and I'm gonna say this too. And Ro, well, we all talked before we went on here to get our thoughts together about what we was gonna do. But see, I always said, what did I say to both of y'all? I always thought Drake moved a little goofy anyway. He always moved. He
Hey, it's
always was
funny you
like the
said.
type of
Hey,
dude, huh?
it's
Yeah,
funny
he always
you said
looked
that.
like the type of dude like let me kiss your butt over here, and it looked good for the cameras and this and third. And but then he really acts like this over here. And all those internet detectives been on his man. They've been on him since I saw the thing last night. You know how they get down. But I just
Hey,
always thought that dude
it's
moved
funny.
funny.
It's funny
there's
that you
more.
had that
This,
suspicion. It's funny that you had that suspicion because I
Mm.
remember, God rest his soul, DMX was on the Breakfast Club, right? And they were just kind of asking them about different rappers in the game, whatever, blah 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 blah. And they was like, "What do you think about Drake?" Uh, I don't like nothing about him. Like he just straight up said it all through it. He didn't even like try to mince words, try to say I don't like nothing about him. Like off the
Yeah,
muscle. I'm just
that went
like,
over
off the rip.
that part. That part went on. That lyric, that verse went over a lot of people's head because they
Which
thought he
one?
was just saying stuff basic. I don't like the way you walk. I don't like the way you
Oh, he
talk. I
got
don't
that
like the
from
way you
DMX.
dress. Yeah,
Yeah.
it went over a lot of folks'
he
head,
said,
and
I
I
don't like
was
nothing
like,
about
Yeah, I
him. I
think.
was just like,
Yeah,
I
damn.
said,
that.
that's a
Yeah, he
DMX
that.
reference.
And
But
that's
going,
why I brought up the Rick Ross reference because nobody even talked about his fake stomach and a nose or this, that, and third till Rick Ross said, "Yo,
and,
your man's is as fake as some of these girls walking around here with their BBLs."
but
I'm like,
Uh,
hold
whoa.
on, hold on. It
And
gets
Kendrick
worse.
got him with it too.
Yeah,
And Kendrick got him with it too.
yes, and it gets worse. Rick, see what Rick did. See, Rick put folks in denial. See, he brought up the fact that Drake hid behind Jay Prince after Pusha T punched him in the
Oh
mouth.
yeah, my
See,
top. Yeah,
see,
yeah, yeah.
LeBron and Jay Prince told him not to respond because he was gonna say something real drastic about Pusha T. I said, let me hear it. I said, if he
Mhm.
a real rapper like he say he is, let us hear
Yeah,
it.
come on. Yeah,
Like
come
like
with the heat.
like you know what I'm saying? Like my boy Nas said, man, hey, you talking about labor pains, man? Show me the baby. Like y'all like like I don't want to hear
Yeah,
that. Like I don't want to hear that. Oh, he got something to say, but he didn't say it. Nah, man. No, put that shit on.
go
Put it
ahead.
on the record.
Yeah, go
So
ahead. Bring it.
so
hey, like
he
T.I. said, if you got it on your chest, y'all to say it to my face.
that's another person we
Mhm.
need to talk about. Ti dropped some T2 on Drake
But wait, but
not too long ago.
hold on. But
But
real
wait,
quick,
no,
don't get off
it's
it. Stay right
no,
there.
no, no,
Stay right
no,
there.
no, no. We saying no. It's
Yeah, we're
on the
gonna stay
road.
right here.
It's on the road. In Euphoria.
Yeah,
No, in Meet the Grams, he said T.I. homeboy pissed on Drake leg.
yeah, yeah. See that line? I'm like,
That line, go back and roll. When you get a chance, when he in Meet the Grams, when he talking to his son Adonis, he said, never let a man piss on your leg. Never let a man piss on you. In that first line.
yeah, go to the shower.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the movie theater. Meek told
bro,
Meek
pull
actually
yourself
agreed.
together,
I should
bro.
have stayed my ass in
Pull
bed,
yourself
nigga.
together. Yeah,
I'm telling you,
pull it
boy,
together.
this shit bigger than Nino Brown,
It's
dog.
bigger than rap.
I'm telling
It's
you,
bigger than
hey,
rap. It's bigger than
I'm
snaps.
telling you, boy,
He's gonna
boy,
hide them.
dude, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I'm gonna tell you how smart Kendrick was, man. That's why I say don't mess with a backpacker.
Okay,
Never mess
talk to
with a
me.
back. He dropped
All
his
right.
first single. He dropped his first disc record at 824.
Mm-hmm.
824. That's Kobe's
Mm-hmm.
jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe's
Yeah, break
jersey.
down the numbers. Break down the numbers.
616. Now we can go down the rabbit hole with 616.
Okay.
Okay, 616 in Canada is Father's Day. 616, that's Pac's birthday.
Yes. Keep it going.
Corinthians 6:16 talks about Drake's baby mama.
You gotta explain that one. That's over my head. How Corinthians
Now
talk about
I ain't no
somebody baby
preacher.
mama.
I ain't pastor offering
Look, all right, I'm gonna leave that
or
alone.
preacher.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
No, hold on,
Nah, don't.
hold
I'll
on,
leave that
no,
alone.
hold
If you
on,
don't know,
hold
nah,
on. No,
hey, I ain't trying
let
to
me say
dodge
this the
lightning
mind.
bolts.
This is the mind of Kendrick. I'm telling you. It
Okay, but
says
if you gonna spit that out, you need to see how you could explain. I just leave that
it's
part out of it.
basically
I don't talk biblical. I'm not trying to
no,
dodge lightning bolts.
no.
Just leave that one out. Just
Look,
leave that one out.
oh, okay, all right,
Just
but
leave
it's
that one
dealing with
out.
his
Leave that
baby
one
mama.
alone. We don't need leave that
It's
one alone.
Mm.
Leave that alone.
Hey,
okay,
bro.
all right,
Hey, bro.
okay,
Cause you got more ammunition. I
okay.
won't shoot. Yeah.
But anyway, dealing with his baby mama.
Mm-hmm.
616. What was it? It was something else. But anyway,
Um.
the beat, even down to
That's it. The beat.
done by the beat was he flipped everything that Drake pretty much said about him. He called him
Mm-hmm.
a Swifty in Drake's first disc record. He called him a Swifty. So what he do? He gets Taylor Swift's producer to make the beat, but not only does he make the damn beat, he puts Drake's uncle, which is on an Al Green record,
The sample
to sample it.
is diabolical.
The
It's psychological
the
warfare.
amount of research this man put in to put this shit together. Like
Thank you. And we see
he dedicated himself. Now going back to Scott, what did I say? The preparation, the dedication, just the sheer will and determination. Like
Cyclops.
Kendrick meant every fucking word of
word.
that damn song.
That's
He
why it
meant
took
all of
about a
it.
month. Because you know what we kept saying? We kept saying, all right, Kendrick, you on the clock, bro. You on the clock. Come on. Because um, J. Cole did his first. And then J. Cole realized in the long run, he didn't want that smoke. He
Speaking
apologized.
of
I
which,
got
That
a
was probably the
theory.
smartest thing
speaking of
ever.
which,
That was the
I got a theory.
smartest thing ever. Hold on, no, hold on. I got it. Hold on, I got it. Then we got the Chris Brown Quavo situation. What I'm getting at is that the responses were like, boom, you drop on this day, boom, you drop on that day. Then Drake said, okay, dang, y'all, it's what he say, 20 v1. All right, let me boom, let me hit you, let me smack y'all with this one, let me smack y'all with that one. Then Rick Ross dropped one. But what I'm saying is, it was like, all right, you on the clock, so maybe you get a response within the week, within a few days. And they were like, dang, man, he's shooting at Kendrick, man. He's shooting the shots at Kendrick. Yo, where is he? I know you out there on the West Coast. I don't know, maybe you was
hey,
kumbayaing out there. I don't
look
know
here,
what's
man.
going on with you.
Listen, man.
I got a
Now we figure it
theory.
out.
I got a
Listen.
Now
theory.
we figure it
What's
out.
that?
All I'm gonna say is
I got a
this,
theory.
and I'm gonna let you have it. I went to sleep real early last night. The one song had already dropped. The Kendrick song had already dropped. Then by the time I went to sleep, the Drake song came out, and not even 30 minutes afterwards, boom, the second one. the gram, the whatever it's called, whatever. The gram joint popped off. You didn't even see now that he got it all together, he didn't even give Drake time to let his song Family Matters marinate. You was like, all right, well, he dropped it at this time. You can, everybody gonna listen to it. Maybe a rebuttal gonna come 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours later, and everybody gonna be feeling Drake and da da da. He didn't even let the song sit on your head. And then he said,
I'm gonna get this out.
They dropped that, hit the button, beep, boom. And then we got
I'm gonna get this out. I'm gonna get this out with no interruptions. Damn it, this shit been burning my soul. Going back to J. Cole, I got a theory about that. What does a person do when he's mad at another person? What does he try to get his friend to do? Be mad at the other person too. So why did J. Cole drop 7-Minute Drill? Because Drake was mad at Kendrick. So he gets J. Cole to drop 7-Minute Drill. Then he feels bad about it, and then he takes it off of Then he apologizes to Kendrick.
Yeah,
Why would I need to make a diss record about you when it ain't even really? I ain't got the beef with you.
My point. And he don't have the beef. That's one way to look at it. And if you don't have a beef with somebody, you better let that somebody go. You better let it ride.
Thank you. Number two.
Well, you've been waiting on this one.
The original disc record. The original disc record was 19 minutes long.
Yeah.
Think about it. Let's do the math.
He chopped it up, right? What you saying? He chopped it up?
The first two. Let's see. Yeah. The first two was 10 minutes. The first two was 10 minutes. This one was 6 minutes and some change. 6 minutes and a half. So what I'm thinking is he had ammo, like it all makes sense. He had ammo for this man. Told this man in a metaphor, he told him in Meet the Grams, he said, what am I to do when the metaphor stretches and it don't reach you? He told you, I got people working for OVO. I got somebody working for me at OVO.
He got a mole in his organization.
What am I to do when the metaphor doesn't reach you?
Yeah, and he got a mole. It's a rat over there.
He's trying to leave it alone, but you kept forcing the issue.
Yeah.
Hey. So
it's mental, man. It's mind games. Because even if this, who knows how long this is going to go back and forth. Maybe in another couple of days, we get another drop and another drop and another drop, which would be great because ultimately, hip hop is in a great place as long as you keep it in the lyrics. As long as you don't let them hijack the narrative and make it ugly. Because see, we've already been through that. We've already been through that. People getting hurt, people not hearing anymore.
Right.
So as long as they keep it in the sport, don't let these white folks hijack it like they did back in the day. And it's East Coast, West Coast, is this be people got so upset. People who wasn't even involved with it was upset and doing this, doing that. Like, you have no part to play in this. So, but I know it's a different era now because it plays out on social media, not just on Spotify and Apple iTunes, and I know obviously everybody and all the media outlets obviously get their chance to dive in it and all that stuff. No, Diddy, don't try me, but yeah. So I just say, hey, right now it's awesome because see, you can't get away with mumbling, so that's why that Quavo stuff wasn't gonna hit. If Takeoff was here, Takeoff would have told him to get out of that.
Yeah.
You can't even rap like that for real.
Quick.
So all that mumbling, lyricism, even Drake, the thing, I like his shots, But see, Drake got too much pop for me. He's a pop rapper. He want to sing along with it. He want to melodize it. Bro, don't melodize nothing. It's going to get you hurt in this battle. Don't melodize nothing.
And I'm
You rap.
surprised that people that's taking up for him, that they're saying that Drake is not a pop rapper. He even confessed it. He confessed it in the song with yeah, he confessed it. He confessed it in Drake's song, the song that he did with the Game called 100.
Look,
he
you don't need for him to confess. It is what it is.
But you're right. But the thing is that I don't know, man. It's like,
take your time.
Will people believe Kendrick now? Even though this man, like, will people believe him? Like, this man is Kendrick.
Take your time.
Kendrick displayed all the traits of a rapper, or what a rapper is supposed to be.
Supposed to be like, yes, it's lyrical. Yeah, he had, look, he's lyrical, but he had songs that was catchy, like a old. I heard this a long time ago. Everybody needs a song you can dance to. A girl wants. Oh, that's what it was. Jay-Z said he was with a girl. It was Jay-Z and Nas, one of them, and it was like, yo, your music is tight, but I don't want to take a dictionary to the club. You need a catchy record. You need a street record and a radio record. You know what you're a DJ, you know what I'm talking about. You need a balance. A real artist have a balance. You don't just go one way all the time and go this way all the time. And and that's what I'm saying. He's a real rapper. He's a hip hop artist, like Kendrick, like Wayne, guys like. And then you got the pop guys like a Drake. You know what I'm saying? What's buddy name? Honestly, he was going that way until he got canceled. The Baby was slick going that way before he got canceled. All his stuff was just bubbly. He may say the N-word a bunch of times, but it was still bubbly. He was going that way before the cancellation. But it's a balance there. It's definitely a balance there. Look, we ain't gonna hold everybody too long on this. I just wanted to get because Brandon, I know you had a whole lot to say about it.
Look, this I'm telling you, like, and then even dude, let me tell you this, man. Chess was played here on Kendrick's behalf.
Mm-hmm.
This whole thing where he trying to tell you something and you still continue to do it. It's like, I can't teach you no more. So now I gotta end you. If you paid attention to his tone in each one of those songs, man, which one sounded real dangerous?
It's definitely Kendrick, and that's what I'm saying. He's a true artist.
No, I'm saying, and out of all these diss records, I'm gonna tell you how.
And all of them. All of them combined.
No, which tone sounded the most dangerous?
Just tell me. I'm not gonna guess, man. You going somewhere with it. That's what I'm saying. I ain't trying to. You're going somewhere with it. I can tell you. I know you long enough.
Euphoria, he was all, crunk bodied.
Yeah.
And what you call it, he was kind of like devious. But in this one, this boy, he was too calm about it. He was too calm about the situation. He was too calm rapping. Dear Audrey,
for the juggler.
Dear Sandra.
But hey,
dear baby
real
girl,
talk,
he was too calm about this shit.
Hey,
that's dangerous to me. That's dangerous. Like when you, what up?
B. This is exactly why I wanted you on today. Cause see, for everybody who will see this dude is a DJ. I knew it was percolating up here that you had a lot to go on, and I really want you to kind of hit some points, man. because some of it you kind of talking in circles. There's a lot of stuff you kind of hit. That's why I say it's something you're trying to. It's like a point you're trying to work to, and I'm trying to get you to that point. Because obviously, I'm pretty sure in the next coming days and weeks, like I said, we're gonna get some other drops. Cat Williams said it himself. This is the year of truth. Everybody's been coming out with all this different stuff about exposing some things, and a lot of things got exposed in these lyrics. Allegedly, we don't know yet. Like I said, we'll find out if what's true is true, and if some just lyrics is lyrics.
That $500,000. That whole thing with the $500,000 for him to get rid of that damn sexual assault case was real.
Okay.
Oh,
all right. We'll leave it.
Want to hear the
We'll
line?
leave it there. We'll leave it there.
You paid them folks all that money?
Yeah, we'll leave it there.
Okay.
But I'm just saying we're gonna, because we're gonna we eventually now we're gonna have to move on. Now we got some other stuff to talk about, but it's just that for what we got right now, I just want to put a cap on it, because see, this isn't the end, and we're going to speak about this in upcoming shows. Like, don't blow your wad today. Don't blow all your money today.
And then
don't blow
pictures,
all your money today. We're going to talk about this going forward. All right?
Yeah, I can't. It gets worse. I'm just going to tell you, it gets worse.
I'm pretty sure it will, but like I said, this is going to be an ongoing thing, so we'll get into more in the future, man. We got to touch on some sports, guys. So we got the playoffs. A lot of teams got eliminated, so we're going to move on to the second round of the playoffs. New York finally took Philly out. Brunson had a big game. Basically, Villanova beat New York. I mean, beat Philly, because Brunson, DiVincenzo, and Hart all was on that Villanova championship team from a few years ago. It's crazy how life circled around and did that. But Philly, they were hampered. Embiid was hampered. They got bumped. Tobias Harris needed to go. It was crazy that Tobias Harris was chosen over Jimmy Butler a few years ago. He gave him nothing. So now the Pacers eliminated the Bucks. No Dame, no Giannis. I don't know. Doc Rivers must be the unluckiest coach ever in history. The Pacers, they were just too much for him. No Diddy. Dallas, they beat the Clippers last night. Kyrie went off. I don't know if you guys saw the craziest shots ever. That corner three.
What I tell y'all the other day, that boy played with the spirit of a street ball legend, boy. I'm trying to tell you. Boy, he put PJ Tucker on them Skechers with the rollers on the bottom. he put that boy on Skechers. That boy, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, that boy said, he slid. I said, no, stand up. Stand up. That boy played like he got the legends. There's some legends watching him that ain't done. Uncle Drew showed up the other night, boy. That wasn't Kyrie. That was Uncle Drew, man.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that was Drew. That was Uncle
Drew. Like that man, I'm telling you, boy, you think you got a lock on him if you want to. I'm telling you, you're gonna say, watch out, young blood. Watch out, young blood.
Man, I love Kyrie's game. Oh man, boy. Him and Luka, man, they just like they take turns. Who's ever hot that night? Boom, take off.
Yeah.
But they play OKC next, so
that's gonna be Giddy and all of them.
Yeah, nothing but young guns. Luka,
we gonna see.
MVP type player. SGA MVP type player.
Mm-hmm.
We're definitely gonna see. All right. Definitely go see. So we go. Oh, we gonna move on to this real quick. Now, Caitlin Clark, she had her debut last night. She dropped 21 in a losing effort to Dallas. They lost to Dallas. Um, I know I'm gonna butcher this girl's name. She has an African name, man. I don't want to disrespect her, but she ended up hitting the game winner. And Dallas beat the Fever last night. But the thing is, but see, here's the thing. I want everybody to consider you guys to weigh in on. Also, Chicago's debut game was last night. Cardozo and Bayou Barbie.
Angel Reese.
Yeah, so now people like, oh, the WNBA is racist because they put all their energy on showing the Fever and not Chicago. And I'm like, y'all, it's a business, y'all. So what y'all think, like the promotion of Caitlin Clark, maybe over some of the younger black WNBA stars or whatever?
You know what, man? I'm sorry, man. Hey, Ro, I know you probably got something to say.
You damn right I do. But go ahead.
Man, this
Okay.
generation, this generation is fucking sauced. They're fucking not just in sports, but they're just just a bunch of Poindexters that don't have nothing else better to do but
They,
analyze everybody else's life.
and
Like,
complain.
I mean, come on, man. Like, you look at color first, but then don't look at their talent. Like,
Yeah.
what you don't look at what they did to get there, but you rather look at their skin color. Okay, she white. Okay, she black and Brazilian. Get over it. Get the fuck over it.
Look, yeah,
Get the
they've
fuck
been wanting
over it.
they've been wanting the Caitlin Clark for a long time. They've been wanting that. It just came in a female package.
Yeah. And
They
and
gotta promote
I'm like, man,
her.
come on, man, take the race out of this shit, man. What about
Yeah.
the excitement for the WNBA, like the NBA season? Like with all this talent y'all got, y'all worried about race. Worry about that. Worry about getting people in
Yeah.
to see these girls, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Like
Everybody's a
that's
pawn anyway.
exactly.
Everybody's a pawn. I hate that for a lot of people that's breaking news. But when you have these corporations, we have hundreds of millions and billions on the line. They're moving chess pieces. And right now, unless this girl falls on her face, she's the biggest pawn. She's a pawn. I hate this ain't breaking news. I hope this isn't. Caitlin Clark is a dominant pawn. They're gonna move her. She's gonna be knocking pieces off the board, sliding around, yada yada yada, to make to advance this one big piece, and then slide all the other little pieces around. Now some pieces gonna get knocked off the board here and there, but the big piece is her, because they've been waiting for a white Steph Curry, a white American white superstar for a long time in this sport. And like
Yeah.
I said, it just came in a different package. They didn't think it was gonna be a girl.
But I'm like,
Here
but
we
see
are.
that yeah. Yep. Bro, what you got? What's your take on it, man?
You know, me and Scott had a conversation probably like a month or some change ago. Because we was actually considering the fact of, them blowing this whole Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese phenomenon, not necessarily blowing it out of proportion, but making it something that it shouldn't be.
Right.
And and
Mhm.
and I even and I even asked the question. I'm like, "Yo, Scott, how crazy would this be?" Because everybody remembers Magic Johnson, Larry Bird going at each other, right? I was like, bro, what if this is the female version of the second coming of the Magic Johnson, Larry Bird kind of thing? And he pondered it for a second, and like, with all the hype and the buzz that's surrounding it, it very well could be that. Now, granted, it needs to get to that, it needs to build up, but it's always a possibility, right? But going back to that, because unfortunately, the only way that that is a thing is if we harp on the fact that one's white and one's black, right?
Yeah.
And I think I might have, alluded or, kind of hinted around it to Scott. I was just like, sports is the one arena where race should not matter. It should be you bring your best efforts, I'm gonna bring my best efforts. Whichever best is best,
Yeah.
congratulations, right?
Mm.
So it really sucks that race is a bigger selling point than talent. And I
Yeah.
really hate that for male and female sports. Second point that I want to go to, mm, I caught bits and pieces of the game. I was kind of peeping, what's going on or whatever. As much of an uproar as people made about, well, they should be getting paid this much and that much and so on and so forth, right? I've seen more attendance at a high school basketball game than I did at these young women's games. Like I saw
Mm.
hella empty seats, right? So
Yeah.
people had this outrage about, oh, they should get paid more. Well, pay more money, support the game so that they can get more money. See, a
More
lot of
money.
people don't take into to account because they just want to say they want to speak from an equality standpoint, but it's not an equal realm,
It's a
right?
business.
Like it's not an equal realm. Like yes, yes, they're getting paid off of popularity, but that
Uh,
goes to show you that yes, they're getting paid off of popularity.
yeah.
Like if the game is not selling, they can't. Where
What you gonna do?
what pot of money are they going to pay these players from?
That's bingo. So right now, you take the hottest, because they're all on fire. I
Absolutely,
don't think they're all on fire, and
absolutely.
I've watched them all. Um, and I've watched them all, and they all have their segments. And sometimes, you know how they always say, some just even if it's bad publicity, it's still good publicity. At least the eyes are on it.
Hmm.
But the one at the head of the mountain is Caitlyn. Then it trickles down, and it's a lot of girls that got a lot of talent. And these, I don't, women, they're grown. And then of course you got the vets, and then there was the whole thing. Well, Caitlyn gonna get a shoe by Asia Wilson, two-time MVP, two-time champion. Where her, they weren't there yet. They weren't there yet. Now, if you bring in that viewership, now if you bring in that popularity, now, like I told you, they're, they're moving the pieces around. And if it get to that point and they get that viewership and they get that love and they get that attendance, then when you go to that negotiating table, because it's all about what you negotiate anyway, then you can maybe
You
you
can
can
kind
get
of
these
leverage
deals.
something. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You can leverage. Thank you. That's
Yeah,
the word. You can leverage
leverage.
something. And hey, as a matter of fact, this who are these girls' agents? Let's not just say, whoa, she should have a Powerade, a Gatorade. Nobody drinks Powerade no more. She have a Gatorade commercial. She have a signature shoe. Why isn't she on the face of a video game? Why? Well, who are these women agents? They got to do something for their clients. So
Mm.
it's a
I will
business.
even say this too about, oh, well, this one is getting more coverage than that one, so on and so forth. I want you to think back in sports, in entertainment in general, right?
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah,
is. Entertainment.
entertainment in general. Every time, well, I would say every time, more times than not, anytime that there is somebody that's doing something out of what society would consider the norm, whatever or whoever they're associated with champions for them, because now that's their segue back into that particular realm, right?
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. Like, if somebody says, you know, what's the bigger demographic of this one particular sport?
Okay.
Let's just say black people are the bigger demographic.
Okay.
If you have somebody who is a non-black, who is stride for stride, and even in some cases outperforming what most people would consider this particular race's niche, now they've entered the group chat, so to speak, right? So yes, there have been white women that have played very good basketball.
Yeah.
There,
I can
there,
rattle off about
you know what I'm
5 of
saying?
them right now.
Right. There have been white women, but you also got to remember too, the mob is fickle. Who's hot right now? Andre 3000 said it best.
Ooh,
Baby boy,
you
you
dropped
only
the ball.
funky as your last cut.
Good.
Who is the
Ooh,
last
you
cut
dropped
right
the
now?
bar.
Caitlin Clark is the last cut for the non-white people, well, the non-black people, in what most people would consider a predominantly melanated sport, and she is
Okay.
holding her own.
Yes.
So now they've entered the group chat. So now it's like, oh snap. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we got one. We got a live one here, people. So of course they're
Hey.
gonna want to focus, because let's just be
Yeah, of
real.
course.
Let's
Of
just keep it a buck.
course.
Let's keep it
Yeah,
a buck.
of course.
How many
And I'm gonna keep it.
I'm
Uh-huh.
sorry, but it's
No,
like,
I'm
yeah,
okay.
and this
You
is
got it.
not to diminish Angel Reese, right? A
Yeah.
black woman who can play amazing basketball. Kudos to her specifically because of the accomplishments that she has, and what she's done for the sport, right? But how surprising is that a black woman can play basketball, versus how surprising is it that a white woman can play basketball as good as some of the black players? Again, I hate to even bring race into it. It should
Yeah,
just be, if you're
but it's
that
there.
talented, right? If you're that talented, then you should get the praise and accolades that are commensurate
Yeah.
to your talent level, right? But we are so harped on, and we as a society are so harped on, let's go
Race.
out of our way to
Yeah.
spot the differences, that we just can't
Yeah.
appreciate the game and the talent for what it
That's
is.
it.
Mm. Thank you.
Yeah. That's it.
That's
That,
it.
man, that's so well put. And look, and I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna say this before we move on. If they mad at Caitlin, Paige is up next. Baby girl at UConn, she's up next. And so if you mad at this girl here,
Because hey.
because look, Paige 2 years ago, Paige tore her knee, ripped everything up. MCL ripped everything up. Caitlin filled the spot that Paige was gonna have. See, so while she was rehabbing that knee, Caitlin filled that spot up, and she took off.
Yeah.
I don't even think now Paige played very well. UConn made it all the way to the Final Four. She balled out the whole thing.
Extremely
Paige
well.
got another round to go at UConn. So
Ooh.
I look at talent.
Ooh.
I look at talent. If the white girl can go, she can go.
No.
But of course, man, Ro, you put it so great, bro. I can't even add nothing to it, because everybody gonna look at that skin and say, yo, why can't you, damn, why you play like this and da da da. I always look at it as a business.
Yeah.
She can ball,
Right.
hey,
Because we've never,
she down.
right.
She come to the
Right.
she can come to the
She come
cookout.
to the cookout.
She come to
Right.
the cookout,
Yeah,
to the
Because
cages.
like,
yeah, she come to the
right,
cookout.
because in
Don't bring no
realm,
raisins in the salad, but
Yeah.
you go to the
Come on to the cookout.
because in our realm, and this is just to go to show how you actually can remove race from it all. I don't think we've ever just outright explicitly said, "Man, Caitlin Clark, man, that white girl can play ball real well." Though, man, that Angel Reese, that black girl can play ball really well. They hoopers.
They hoopers.
They they are hoopers. That girl can ball. And that's the
Yeah,
end of the
that's
statement.
it.
That's
That's
it.
it.
That's the statement.
Yeah,
The only
That's the
thing that we
statement.
might can allude to race,
yeah,
if that's what you want to do, is even if you didn't know her name, that
yeah.
girl from Iowa,
She's
and
bald.
really, it's not like black people don't live in Iowa, so you got to kind of be more specific. But we know,
Nah, nah. You say that girl
Hey,
from
There are
you'll be
Iowa.
more black people in
surprised.
Iowa than what
You'll be
take it from
surprised.
somebody who's lived in the Midwest most of their military career.
Okay,
You'll be
okay,
surprised.
yeah.
Your,
Okay.
your boy Terrence stayed in Nebraska. That boy was on Wild and Crazy Kids in Nebraska. Remember that
That's
TV show? Remember that
that
TV show?
Look.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Come on,
but
man. That's crazy work.
hey, yeah, I know.
That is
Hey,
wild.
hey, no, he
That
told
is
me about that
Dude,
shit. But
what?
yeah, North Dakota, South Dakota got black people.
Yes, they
I
do.
know. Well, black folks everywhere. It's just population, the density of the population that we got going there. All right, man. We gotta move on, man. Bro, you hit the nail on the head, man. That was super perfect. Um, so a woman goes viral. She says a man has to pay her a $500 fee just for her to entertain his presence, to go out on a date or whatever. Come on, y'all. This is what we're doing now.
You know what I'm
Like,
finna say? That classic movie line. I'm Joe Blow, the lover man.
love
You
a
just
man.
pay
You
me.
should pay me.
Bro, listen, hear me out, man. Hear me out on this, man. Hear me out on
Oh,
this.
oh man, my
Hear,
drink keep falling.
hear me out on this, man.
Okay. All right.
One of two things. One of two
Yeah.
things. Hear me out. Either A, we're at the point of society where as long as you say or do something outlandish, you're almost guaranteed to become famous or go viral, right?
Yeah.
Or she has been seriously led astray, and society is even further into the cesspool than what than what I previously imagined.
They entertain the DELULU.
That's it.
I'm trying, bro, because it's a different list every week. It's a different requirement, and the requirement be like, you know what? One girl said, uh, a man gotta make $100,000 and give me like a $5,000 to $7,000 like monthly allowance or something like that. And then I'm like, then you think about it. If you do the math, so when you deduct, so if you make it anywhere in six figures, you move into this different tax bracket, meaning they tax you more. So now you done. So after Uncle Sugar done took his cut, then you done paid all your bills, your mortgage, your notes, your this, your that, and then you're gonna give her five. Some about to come up short.
Hey, this is where
And you know,
girl
like that's
math.
what I'm saying. Like people just say things and it sounds good in their head. Like the
And
But
only
you know
in
what?
their head.
But you know what? But you know what? You know what really bothers me though?
mm-hmm.
The people, the people that they reach that say, hey, that makes a lot of damn sense.
It's the vocal minority. Because
That
here
man,
because here's
that's
the
the
wild
sad
part.
part. That's the scary part.
That's the
Because here's the
saddest part.
wild part. Most women aren't that delusional, but there's this small portion that will shake their pom poms and cheer this on as if this should be the new standard that all women should abide by, right?
Um,
And to even go into that, right?
yeah.
Statistically speaking, and Brandon, you may have to pull up the stats to kind of help me make this point. Look up in America the percentage of the population that actually makes 100K or more annually. It's not
And
even in the double digits. I know for a fact it's not even in the double digits, right? And let's just take from, we'll just say 9%
okay,
because it's not double digits. We'll say 9%, right? So 9% of men that make
okay,
100K or more, right? 9% of men. When you factor out the men that either A, you'll never meet in life, B,
bingo.
the men that are married, C, the men that are gay,
Oh,
you're left with a very, very small percentage. And then you have to take out of that small percentage, which one of those men would actually want to even entertain you?
Thank you. Hey, hey, the old saying is a lot of fish in the sea, but hey, who's willing to pick you out the water? Come on, man. Come on now.
Hey,
A
man.
lot of fish in the sea.
Hey,
Who's gonna
man.
pick you?
so
Yeah. But
so now
okay,
this
what
was
you
2 years
see?
ago. So this
Okay.
was 2 years ago. But 17% of all men earn over 100K per year compared to only 8%, 8.4% of women. Men
Oh, it
are
is double
around
digits.
two
Okay.
times. So
Okay.
men, it says men are around 2 times more likely to earn an income of 100K per year in the United
Okay.
States. In the United States. So yeah, that's not a lot. That's 17%.
No.
That's not a lot.
Right.
That's
No.
not. So
And it's illusional.
So really,
and I
one
don't think
one
that
in every
number
six
changed.
men. So one in every six men, roughly.
Roughly.
One in every six.
Yeah.
So,
Roughly. Yeah.
like I said, will you ever even meet them? Do they even find you attractive?
Attractive.
Are they not already taken or gay? You not left with,
Right.
you got
Right.
one finger left, Shawty.
That's it.
One finger
You know
So
what
across
it
the
you know
is?
middle.
what? That you know what? This is what made the Kevin Samuels of the world famous. And everybody hated on the dude. He would just point out the obvious. Lady, you're delusional. Who you think you gonna get? Shoot, you walking around with 6 kids, and you want a man that got $500,000 a year, and who gonna take you
Right.
and them kids? Man, and that's why they didn't like that dude. But he didn't do nothing but tell the truth, and it seemed like when he passed away, I guess everybody got a pass when he passed, and everybody started talking dumb. And I get it. People say things to try to go viral, but you hit the nail on the head. But it's a segment of people that's waving their pom poms for this and thinking this is real life.
And
The
and
the
and
the old chick that got with the basketball player, the 22-year-old basketball player, the old chick.
Drea,
Yeah, see, she been in them gold digging circles for how long?
oh
You know what I'm saying? Like
man, oh yeah,
she be in these gold diggers, they be in these circles, they be all at the All-Star game. You be hearing people, they be you see all them dumb reality shows.
yeah.
Yeah, they
Mm-hmm.
Um,
they they run together and stuff. They be doing anything for some change, man,
but
Mm-hmm.
please. But I guess
it,
that's what they want to do.
but it's mind-boggling to me that and to piggyback off your point you made just a few seconds ago about the women who have six kids or more that are looking for these guys that make over $100,000 a year and thinking they're gonna be a good man, but what they're not looking at is the probability of all these things.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, like what guy is just saying, "Hey, it's a beautiful day outside. I'm single. I'm gonna go out and talk to someone that has 6 kids."
Yes. There you go. With all them man, please.
Like
And that's
there's
because
no guy doing
I
it.
remember specifically Kevin Samuels had talked to a few women. I don't watch it all the time, but like sometimes when I would flip through and I see something like crazy outrageous, so I would click on it. Oh yeah, he would just let you know. It might not be high. It's highly, highly, highly unlikely. If you pull it off, kudos to you, baby girl.
I will
But it's
say,
highly unlikely.
I will say, the women that have grown kids or are just getting ready to have grown kids, like that are teenagers, have a higher probability of meeting somebody versus someone having some little
Yeah,
kids. You
Of
know,
course,
because
yeah, of course. Nobody won't do that.
you know it's a shame to say that, but you should
Nah,
have
it
thought
ain't.
about that
Nobody won't
shit
do
when you was laying down with them folks. That, but you know what? That's the age old. That's the age old thing, man. You know these women like laying down with guys that have fleas. You know, what I'm saying dogs that have fleas, and they had these puppies by these pound puppies by them, and then they think the next man is supposed to take up and adopt. And I'm like, it don't work that way. It just don't.
it.
I
And
mean,
it's
I mean,
like
it only works in the movies, like
right
Claudine.
because check this out. Wait, you're breaking up a little bit, but check this out. It was like the situation where somebody also went viral saying people who are past 30 with no kids is a red flag. Maybe hey, it was like a hit dog on holler, like yo, like you attack it. Maybe you don't want to have children, especially with the wrong person. There's a
Maybe you
lot of factors that go into that.
maybe you physically can't have
Can't
kids.
have children
Maybe you would prefer to be married before you just start
before
having kids. Maybe you just
kids
haven't
all
found
willy nilly.
someone, right? You know what I'm saying? Maybe you just have not
maybe,
found someone who is on that same page with you.
maybe
There's so
you
many
want.
factors. There's so many factors that you have to pan into,
Yeah, I
right?
was like, whoa, that's some wild stuff to throw out there.
And then people have to understand too is that people have preferences and you have no choice but to respect them. Like
Yep.
if I only like M&Ms, right? Don't
Hmm.
come to me with Skittles.
Bingo.
Find you somebody that likes to eat
That's
Skittles like you, and y'all just enjoy y'all Skittles together. Don't come to my M&M pile and try to tell me that I should eat M&Ms. No.
Oh, let me. Oh, bro. Amen. Amen. Because
man, dang,
boy,
man,
they
you put
don't
that
want to talk about
together.
that. They don't want
Boy,
to talk
you put
about
that together.
preferences, and it's so
Uh,
much a double standard. It's so much a double standard in this society now. You know,
Right.
because now you can't say much to a damn woman, but they can say many. I'm serious. You can't
you
say
say it
shit to
like
a
that.
woman.
Hey,
Like
Okay.
you can't say a
I
damn
know, no,
thing.
I was,
Just
hey,
no,
but
I
they
was
can.
just funny how you
listen,
said
man.
it.
Kevin Samuels said it best. He was like, when TLC came out with no scrubs, everybody was cool with it.
Mhm.
Let a man tell a woman that you're average at best. Now he's the spawn of Satan.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh boy, what man?
That's what I said.
Can't tell
That
them
man was
nothing.
hated for telling the truth. And look, that's what we do here. That's what we do here.
Look, I ain't.
I don't look.
Look, I'm gonna keep
Hey,
it funky
y'all,
with
hey,
you.
argue with a brick. You
I'm
know, like
telling
when
you.
I said argue with a brick.
Hey, keep that can down the street. Go argue with your mammy.
Hey,
I'm
I
just
was
gonna
about to
tell you.
say, hey, I take it back even further. When
What's
Destiny
up?
Child said bills, 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 right? Here's the funny part. Destiny
Oh
Child had
my
enough money to pay
goodness.
their own bills. How much money you got?
Man, I was thinking about this.
How much
Hold
money you
on,
got?
hold on. How TLC gonna make a song "No Scrubs"? They went bankrupt, but that's neither here nor there. I ain't neither here nor there. They're broke. That's neither here nor there.
But they don't want to
Yo,
hear
the
that.
hypocrisy.
They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. What I
Hey,
swear, if you put that as a post on
Boy,
Facebook, you wouldn't get no post by
we,
nobody would
hey,
respond.
listen, y'all enjoy this show because we about to get canceled. All right,
Look,
here we go.
we about to get canceled.
and
Okay.
don't let's not get started because they get real sensitive. They get real sensitive about weight. So you know what I'm saying.
No.
We can't say you know what I'm saying. Don't get us started about weight and age. You know what I'm saying. And then you gonna call somebody ugly when you look like a tree beast, and then you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. How you gonna call somebody ugly and you look like a big blue couch from rooms ago? That just you can't do that. Can't have it both ways, baby. You can't. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
man, you got to pick a struggle, man.
I'm
Okay.
serious.
I know. Big look.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look. Hey, look. I'm just calling it like it is. Like you got women out here think, oh, I'm a bad bitch, but you look bad.
Well, Big Back
And
Brenda can't come to that party.
I'm like, I don't know, man. But you know what I'm saying? I try to stay in my lane. I don't say nothing, but
Okay. All right.
it's
All
times
right.
that it needs to be said. It just needs to be
Yeah, it
said. Like,
is. It is. And
you know,
that's why I brought it up, because these things keep going viral. It's like y'all can't believe this stuff y'all saying.
They,
And then you read the comments. I'm telling you, next time I'm
bro,
telling you, I'm gonna send y'all screenshots. It be
I
blowing my
don't,
mind.
I don't want
Ooh,
to. I
I'm
see
like,
enough as is.
come on, y'all. Y'all can't be on this type of time. Y'all can't.
This is what, and you know what,
Oh,
the content itself, yes, it's disturbing. It is.
very disturbing.
But what's more
Oh,
disturbing
shoot.
is that I
Oh,
see this
man, my
being
hair.
more of a prevalent issue among people of color, people of
That's
non-color.
it.
Why is this even a thing? Because I got plenty of friends in every demographic. The only time that I hear of this is if it's coming out of a black man or a black woman's mouth.
And
that's
look now. You know what?
I'm sure they
I
have the
read that
conversation.
somewhere.
I'm sure somebody has the conversation in each demographic, right? But
mm-hmm.
they're not as vocal and present and visible. And maybe that's due to proximity. Me being a black man, of course, I hear from black men and women way more than anybody else. However,
Okay.
as broad as social media is, I can't remember the
Okay.
last time I seen a white woman, an Asian woman, or even a Hispanic woman saying, "You got to up $500 before I even think to sit down and share a meal with you."
Right. Or
Oh,
okay. All right. You know, like okay, like have I'm not. I've never been on Twitter, but just hearing like it's a black Twitter, right?
Mhm.
It's like a black Twitter. It's a these. It seemed like okay, like it's basically what you go in the algorithm. You follow a bunch of white folks, a bunch of white things are gonna come down your timeline.
Mhm.
Bunch of Hispanic or Asian. That's just how the algorithm work.
Mhm.
Maybe that should be a thing. Like one day we should pick a race. You follow a bunch of Asian stuff.
And just
Go
to,
down this
and let's just
bunch of Asian
investigate.
groups
Let's
and
just see
Asian
what they
pages
talking
and
about. You know.
right. And then I follow a bunch of Dominican people, Dominican pages, da da da, and you follow a bunch of white people, da da da. And let's just compile it and say, okay, what are somebody like Korean, bunch of Korean stuff, bunch of Korean pages, bunch of stuff, bunch of Korean content. What are they talking about?
I've
Are
done
they
that.
speaking on these things?
I've done that. I've actually done that. And to
Dominicans,
be
are they
honest, to be honest, all the Caucasian people are either cooking, camping, uh, making some kind of content,
mm-hmm.
or they're talking about how you can make other streams of income, or
Okay.
they uh advertising something, or they doing
Okay.
a prank on somebody, or they doing some kind of activity. But
Okay.
when it come to us,
Okay.
somebody somebody either getting beat up, uh, talking about different types of slang, making jokes about it, uh,
Toxic relationship.
toxic
I see that too much.
relationships.
Oh, I
Uh,
see that too much. I hate that.
uh,
It's none of them.
one I saw pissed me off completely. This girl was mad because this dude took her on a coffee date. Oh,
Oh,
I look
I
like
saw
this.
that.
I
I
look like
saw that.
this,
The
and
coffee
you
date.
take me on a coffee date. I
Yeah.
said he should have took you to a garbage dumpster and left you there. The way
Yeah, she completely want. Yeah, she didn't want to go inside the place. You
yeah,
talking about that
like
one, right?
they were still in the car. This dude
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
this,
yeah.
the dude had a moonroof in his car. I don't know what kind of car it was. But he was driving good. And he was like, I'm
You're
finna
not want to
take,
go.
I'm finna take, no, I'm finna take you home. He said, I'm finna take you home. I don't want to
Yeah,
get to know you at all.
right.
Smart man. I said, smart
Oh
man.
yeah, oh yeah.
Smart
Smart
man.
man to me, yeah. I'm like, oh wow. Because you're just getting to know
'Cause,
somebody.
yeah,
You're trying to converse with them.
I,
Like
I never,
why are you doing all
You
this other stuff?
mean I gotta pay you $500 just to figure out whether you even gonna text me back after the night or not?
exactly.
Bingo.
Mm,
But I'll never
I'm
forget
not
it,
that
man.
interested in a text back
This,
for five
and,
hundred dollars.
and you know what else? And you know what else, man? I hate to say it. I hate to say it. And people gonna, I mean, women gonna get mad at me. I don't care. But this shit is generational. I'm gonna tell you why. I was working at the airport, Hartsfield Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
I was single. And, after, single, working at Hartsfield Jackson. And there was
Yeah.
a conversation that was struck up by me and a couple of my coworkers. Basically, for a man to take you on the date, does he have to swing for the fences on the first date? Majority of the women said yes. And I said, why? I said he don't he's trying to get to know you. Why he gotta spend that much money on you to get to know you? Because it's my time or whatever. And I
To shine?
just started thinking, I was like, I
To
said, wait,
shine.
this ain't I'm not renting you. This ain't prostitution. I'm just taking you for a date.
Is it?
Grab a
Is it
bite.
though? Is it though?
See, that's where I
And
wanted you guys to
see,
go with. That's why I didn't say anything at first.
and so, and,
Because it's like, whoa, are we paying for the girlfriend experience or something?
and
What
see,
we doing
and,
here?
and
See,
see,
I didn't want to jump
and,
there
and
first.
see, and see, some of the responses of the women was like, my mom told me this, that if he don't spend such and such amount of money, he needs to spend to show you that he's really into you by spending. I was like, I said, sweetheart, I said that's the perfect way for you to end up dead,
And you know
to
what?
end up
Here's the funny part.
end up being owned.
Here's the funny part, right? Give me 1 second. Hold on.
All right,
By no
we got
means, by no stretch of the imagination, am I or any other man saying that you shouldn't have standards, right?
no,
Because
that's
I
not the point.
myself, because I myself am a girl dad, right? And
Right.
I would like to instill in her that, hey, you should just be out here dating, pursuing, or entertaining just any old thing. Please don't do that. Don't bring no BS to my doorstep because I'll sweep them right off. You know what I'm saying? Permanently. But at some point in time, rationale and reality has to play a fucking factor. And on top of that, even go any further, who are you getting your advice from? Are you getting your advice from a woman who either has never been married or can't stay married? Are you taking advice from a woman who hasn't healed from her own past traumas or at least gotten a grip and understood what it is? Are you dealing with a woman who can't do simple life functions and manage adulthood properly? Or are you talking to a woman who's been married 5, 10, 20, 30, 40 years? Are you talking to a woman who is a asset and not a liability to her husband? Are you who are you consulting with that's giving you this advice? Because where can they lead you? Hell, where have they led themselves? That's why when it comes to certain arenas of my life, I know who I can and cannot talk to because their own resume speaks for itself. It even says in the Bible, seek wise counsel. A wise woman builds up her house, but a foolish one tears it down. Like, never mind my personal, never mind my opinion, never mind that. Never mind that. It's in the book. It's written already.
It's written.
Never mind
There
my
it is.
personal opinions. Never mind that it even came out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
It's written already.
Yeah.
So my opinion is really a moot point.
Mm.
So take it,
Um.
take it for what you will.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't even. I just want to add just a bit to that. It's like like where you yeah, like you just hit the nail on the head. It's like where you getting your advice from?
The
Who
boy.
you try are you try who are you trying to lead?
Cause I'm gonna tell you like this. I had nothing but women in my family, and
Yeah, me too.
one of them, and she was close to my. She's still close to my heart, man. She gone, but she gone, but she's still here. My great grandma,
Hmm.
my great grandmother, man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Take your time.
It was like how she, what I'm saying, for her, if how she was able to keep her family together. And now I listen to her, and then I see everything else that's out here. Knowing the time that she was in, she was born in
Hmm.
1908, 1903, something like that. Like the beginning
Okay.
of the century, man.
Yeah.
Listening to her and seeing all of this stuff, like now that I'm 42 years old, where where did it where did it start getting worse?
The
But
feminist
Like,
movement.
but that's the point. That I think that's the point Roe was hitting on. It got to a point where the person who's giving the information out,
yeah,
because you made a good point. Nobody's saying you have to settle. Of course, everybody should have a level of standards. Men and women should all have a level of standards. Okay,
right.
but are those standards realistic?
Realistic. Yeah,
Okay, are you willing to work, or at the first sign of trouble, you gonna dip? Because see the thing, and then another thing is because now we live in a going back to who's giving you that advice.
ooh,
Like you said, your great grandmother did a lot of things to keep that house together, right?
yeah, like she,
I'm gonna use that point, right? And like you said, also it's also written. But it's a lot of people out here. Hey, everybody's available depending on who's asking. Think about. Don't let
but
it go over your head.
no, right.
Everybody's not a
But
credible source
Everybody's
of.
available. You know what I'm
source
Everybody's
of
not a
saying? We
source of
credible
live in a time
information,
with a
right,
lot of people
right.
with a lot of people that think like that. Everybody
Yeah,
can be available depending on who asking.
right. Yeah,
And it's
it's
sad,
just
and it's sad to even think like that. But
yeah,
for some
No,
people who,
you're
yeah,
right.
yeah.
And I was about to say, even going to that, uh, if you want to get, and I'm not trying to be preaching nobody, but for whoever wants to read it, who's ever curious, um,
is
there's
there?
there's a multitude of things within the Bible that outlines how a man should be, how a woman should be, how marriage in itself should go. For you ladies,
Yeah.
just as a starting point, I would read the book of Ruth, and I will read Proverbs 31. If you're trying to figure out what a man looks like, go look through Ephesians 5. And then you can compare notes and really think about, okay, is who I'm pursuing, does he even remotely fit this? And then think about it, and this is where a lot of people get messed up. Be honest with yourself. Do I align with this right here? Am I dealing with the person who's this right here? We can honestly eliminate a lot of our own
A lot of
problems
stuff.
within ourselves before we have to go do problem solving, troubleshooting, fixing, maintenance work on somebody else. We can do a lot of trimming the fat, so to speak, if we just honestly look within ourselves and be honest with who we're dealing with, that'll take care of a lot of this, right?
Yeah.
So
It'll take care of
that's
the
my little
Lulu
two
out here.
cents. I'm stepping off the
No, yeah, you got it.
soapbox, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it'll take care of that the Lulu out here. And it's stuff like that is why they, you know what,
Yeah,
you know, you hit the, I don't even know, you hit the nail
yeah,
right there. You hit the
yeah,
nail.
yeah. You look
But
up.
check this out, guys. Hey, check this out, guys. We've been on this thing. It's getting to that time, y'all. It's getting to that time.
right on.
Man, this was a great one. This was a great one. Episode 32. This will also be on our YouTube channel. The
Yes,
link is
sir.
in my bio and it's also in the caption. So for everybody that chimed in, saw some hearts, saw a lot of stuff. We just try to bring great content every week, twice a week when we can. So I'm Scott Michael Talks. That's Ro, DJ I Rock. And next time we're gonna have another banger. So like, share, subscribe, support the community, y'all. We out.
We out.
Yeah.